Hey! WolfGxngDon, never lagging. 2K bills to the fraction. Breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, with brick by brick we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub, this WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges, 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah. Running it up, no time to play. You know what's on, yeah. The greatest builds inside 2K.
Alright man, first things first, make sure you hit that like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We on the way to 5K, man. Help your boy out. But anyway, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Don back here with another build video, man. And today I have y'all with the absolute best center build that you are probably going to see on YouTube, man. We're going absolutely crazy with the center build, man. So alright man, let's get right into the build. Sorry, man, getting right into these attributes, we're going with a 62 for the close shot, and just trust me on this, you don't want to be a center that's clogging the paint, man. So just to de-incentivize, I guess, we got a 62 close shot, man, but we still will have plenty of finishing. We're going to go with a 71 for the driving layup. We got an 82 for the driving dunk, man. You do still want to have a little bit of finishing because you're going to have to slash every now and then, so you still want to be able to do it with the best of them, you know what I'm saying? We're going with an 83 for the standing dunk. Like I said, this build is not made to be like a ball stopper in the paint. This build is perfect for randoms. You can do a little bit of everything that you need on this build. We got a 83 for the standing dunk, like I said. Then we got an 85 for the post control. Now you do want that post control right where it's at because that does give you post fade phenom, one of the most important badges for a build like this, so you can still get in the paint, still do the post fades. And by the way, post fades are super OP. If you haven't been using them, I highly suggest using them, and we can get into the post fades a little bit after this. So the mid-range shot, we got an 86. Three-pointer, we got an 80, which isn't like the highest three-pointer, but you should be able to shoot above 50% with this three-pointer. Then we got an 80 for the free throw, just so you're not out there selling when you get fouled, because it will happen. You're the big man. People are just gonna assume that you cannot hit free throws. An 86 for the pass accuracy, that is for that gold break starter, man. That is really important on a build like this. Get that board, get out on the break, pass that thing down the court, man. Ball handle, we're going with a 63. So there's a few different reasons for this ball handle. I know you probably think, oh, you could have went less here, but yeah, I could have. But the thing is, on a player like this, you want to have as much ball handle and speed with ball as possible. So I went ahead and, you know, maxed out both of those things. So we got a 63, a 56. So this one thing right here, the interior defense. I know a lot of people aren't big fans of interior. You know what I'm saying? You only need a 77 to get gold anchor, but we're not going for gold anchor. We want to be able to get stops without jumping. That will help you get way more rebounds than if you're trying to jump and challenge every single shot. So this will help you get stops without jumping, so you're in position to still get that rebound. You can challenge, turn around, grab that rebound, man. Perimeter defense, now this isn't 100% necessary, but for me, I like my center to be laterally quick. You're already 7'1", you got a good wingspan. The perimeter defense will help you be laterally quick just a little bit. So, you know, those 6'8" centers or those 7-foot centers or centers that are made to have speed aren't burning you out there. And we got a 60 for the steal. On the center, I normally don't put steal on, but this build, man, you want to be able to play those lanes something crazy. So you want to get that 60 steal. Just trust me, man, it will help you be a much better defender. You can kind of deny some of those entry passes. In case you have a center build that is like you're going up against a center build that is just tough to deal with, because it does happen sometimes, tough to deal with. You want to be able to get those lane steals on that build. Now for the block, I know y'all not gonna like this, but just trust me, man, I've been playing on different builds and 87 is all you need. I understand you don't get gold anchor, but trust me, 87 is all you need. I get plenty of blocks. If you see my no money spent build series, I got a Wemby build that I only have an 87 block right now, and it more than works. Offensive rebound, we're not going to go too high on that because, and this is a good reason for this, I don't plan on being in the paint much. I feel like even on offense as a center, you don't want to crowd the paint, man. No matter who you're playing with, if you got teammates, if you got randoms, you don't want to be in the paint. It is not going to help your team very much for you to be in the paint offensively. So I once again just took that out so it's not even an issue. But with the defensive rebound, we're going to go with a 92, which will get us everything we need on the defensive end when it comes to rebounding, man. We got gold box out, we got gold pogo, we got gold rebound chaser. This build literally has all of the tools that you will need to be decent at being a big. Like, you're gonna be able to rebound something crazy. Like, you can probably still get offensive rebounds even with that 57, but that's gonna take correct spacing, correct timing on the offensive rebounds. Personally, I would suggest you get back, but you know, to each his own as far as the play style goes. Now for the physicals, we only went with a 64 for the speed, but trust me, that is more than enough. You're 7'1", you will cover a lot of ground, man. 49 for the acceleration is pretty much what you get when you go up to that 64 speed. Now that 84 strength, that is needed for a bunch of different badges. That's needed for box out beast, that's needed for brick wall, bulldozer. Like, this build, it's gonna get a little bit of everything, man. And for that post move lockdown, you will need that for those post hooking bigs. It's gonna help you out a little bit, man. Just trust me on that. Now the vertical, we went with a 75, man. That does get you that silver rise up, silver aerial wizard. We get chase down artist on silver. I mean, which I don't feel like is too crazy of a badge. Like, you'll still be able to get chase downs. I get chase downs and I only have chase down artist on bronze. So I mean, you'll definitely be able to get it on silver. And we get posterizer on bronze. So that help you get those driving dunks. I'm not sure if you're the type of person that wants to do those meter dunks, this build is able to do that as well, and that's standing or driving dunks. Now for the stamina, we're gonna go ahead and max that bad boy out. You wanna have as much stamina as possible. The stamina literally helps you with everything. Playing defense, getting blocks, shooting. Like, you don't wanna have a low stamina build. I max out my stamina on I would say 99% of my builds, and I've made quite a few this year. Now, all right, man, we can go ahead and complete the build, get these shades of. So listen, the first shades of, we got Victor Wembanyama, DeMarcus Cousins, and Joel Embiid. Like, dog, tell me that's not a dog of a build. And it comes out as a 2-way, 3-level threat. Not the greatest name, but if you tweak the stats just a little bit, add a little more defense, you can get like I think it's a glass cleaning spot up or a glass cleaning 2-way spot up threat or something like that. But the build is fire. Like, let me know what y'all think about the build down in the comment section. I definitely want to hear y'all sound off. Y'all think y'all got a better build? I would love to see it, man. Now here's the jump shot that I use for this build. I do use it on set point, and it is a pretty good jump shot. You pretty much release it at the top right before that wrist flick. You see the wrist flick right there. It has an A+ release speed, C+ for release height. Defensive immunity kind of sucks, but just trust me, that's not that important when it comes to these jump shots. In all honesty, the only thing that's important for me is the release speed and the timing stability. Now I can give y'all a second jump shot if you want it. You know what I'm saying? I'll go ahead and put that one towards the end of the video just in case you want another jump shot. That is what it is. But on this jumper, you don't need to have that high of stats in order to get it. That's why I like this jumper. So for the bigs that don't need as much 3 or mid-range as I like to use for my personal builds, that's up to you, man. But also some other things that you can use on this build that I do love. I do have Michael Jordan's free throw. That's one of my favorites right there. The dribble pull up for Dirk. It is very easy to time, man. Once again, you just let it go at the top. Spin jumper, I don't really use that much, but Kevin Durant is a pretty good one. Post hook, we got Joel Embiid, probably the best post hook in the game. But then we got Kobe Bryant for the actual post fade. That one's super easy to time, dog. It's like almost the same timing as the jump shot that I just showed y'all. So it's a pretty good post fade to use. Trust me, on a build like this, pretty much on any center build, as long as you got MIDI and post control, you're gonna wanna use post fades. It's probably the easiest shot to get. Oftentimes it's open. If you get a smaller dude on you, it's pretty much a bucket if you don't take them all the way to the rim. The post hop shot, I use Dirk. Motion style, I use Dwight. I'm not sure if the motion style really matters that much, but for those of you who like to use a good motion style, you do got Dwight Howard. Now, like I said, this is a build that I use right now. This is a 7-3 build, and I'm able to shoot very consistently on this build, even with that. But this is my no money spent build. I don't have all of the dunk packages just yet. So for 1 foot moving dunks, I mean, the build that I just showed y'all won't really get anything too crazy. Rim grazers off 1 is pretty good. Standing dunks, you want to go 1 hand and 2 hand under the basket. I love both of those. Because this build does get contact dunks against the pro big man dunks. You want to use that as well. That's pretty good. And as far as the signature dunk style, I did make this build able to get Giannis dunk style. I think that's probably one of the best ones to use. I also like Dwight Howard and Shaq. The only problem that I have with both Dwight Howard and Shaq is that there's a lot of those like cock back behind the head type of dunks. I feel like those get blocked a lot, but that's just my experience. Maybe, you know, you don't get that blocked a lot, but there's a couple other ones. You can get Ben Simmons. I wouldn't really suggest that. We got Cat, not really known for dunking, Karl Malone, and Draymond Green. But like I said, the best three, Giannis, Shaq, Dwight. I would always go with one of those if you're gonna choose a dunk style to use, man, because those are super easy to use and they're pretty good in my opinion. And as promised, you know, you might need an alternate jump shot to use. This is the one I used as I was grinding this build up, but this jump shot is still pretty solid, man. We got Jared Vanderbilt for the base, Alex Len. You can see these are even lower as far as like what you need is to use to get the build. You know, it only requires a 72, but the jumper is butter. Just trust me on that. Another base that I've been hearing about around is Eric Pascal. I personally like Alex Len's releases. I mean, you can mess around with that, but pretty much I use Jared Vanderbilt or Dwight Powell, as I was talking about. Another one is just a fast release, one of the fastest for a big that I've seen as far as like grade, but it is not great as far as like time and stability goes. That's why I use the other one instead. I mean, it's slightly better than this one. But let me know what y'all think about the build down in the comment section, man. I will catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm about to get up out of here. But before you do, make sure you hit that like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and definitely let me know what you think about the build down in the comment section, man. We're on the way to 5K. Help your boy get there, man. But all right, I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. Peace.